Good morning, happy Friday, hallelujah, we made it.
We made it.
Okay, I'm Jeremy Rabe.
I'm Maddie Youngland.
Yeah, you are. Hey, by the way, first question, did the week go by fast or slow? Go.
Fast.
Yeah, I think so too.
This
Been so
whole
busy.
month is going by fast, and it's the one month that I was like, you know what, we could slow down, because that just means the baby
Due date.
is coming closer and closer.
See, good pregnant dress for you today.
Thank you.
Like, look at that baby.
He goes, okay, you look pregnant.
Well, I
I
never
feel
think
like-
she looks pregnant. I'll be honest with you. I
And
never
you're so-
think.
I love you for saying that, because
I
it
just-
makes me feel so good and confident, but I haven't felt pregnant for quite some time now.
I mean, I do feel like it's dragged on.
Yeah, me too.
Our other friends think it's gone by so fast. I'm like, I don't think it's gone by fast.
It's been a long 8 months. And we're
But
at one
most of the
point.
time, her dresses, I'm like, I can't even tell you're pregnant.
Yeah. It's a
Anyhow.
fun little game I like to play, like which dress will conceal today?
And speaking of babies, we need to get to it because we had so much to say before the show.
Yes.
We want you to discuss $1 Million Nannies on Hulu because we are watching it. We have thoughts because you're having a baby. You might need a nanny. Go.
Okay, well, I think, okay, the concept of the show when you first were talking about it on Wednesday, I was like, how stupid. Of course, piqued my interest, so I did. These families. It's more about the families. Who cares about the nannies? It's more about these families that they find
Rich, obnoxious.
so rich. Like, where is the money tree that
Yeah.
because I would love to get just a few, you know? The first family, the G family, the mom is way too involved. Like, and when I say mom, I mean the mother of the mother
mother-in-law,
of the
let's
kids.
say. Let's say the mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law.
The grandma.
Way too involved, way too many rules for the nanny. She can't have red-colored nails. She has to cover them with Band-Aids. She has to use chopsticks to place the children's food on, or plate the children's food. She cannot touch it. No. I right there and then there, I'd be like, you know what? I don't need this
No,
summer
I
job
don't
in
need
Ibiza.
this.
I'll go back home.
Just, I feel like that family is degrading and by the way, if they're so worried about this nanny being attractive and that the husband will want to catch eyes for her. Well, if you're that worried about your husband, then you're with the wrong man.
Right.
If you think this nanny can come in for 6 weeks to watch your children and you're afraid your husband's gonna hit on her,
And so much
that's
so,
on you.
So much so to the point that they give her they size her up in her clothing so it's baggier on her, which I'm like, I'm sorry.
No.
The imagination will runneth over, okay?
Okay, so of the cast, I thought of a question I want to ask you. So of the cast, primarily female nannies, but there are 2 male mannies, they call them, like the nannies, mannies. Here's my question for you, Maddie. Would you hire a male nanny?
You know, that is, I was thinking about that this morning. I don't think initially I would. If it were, you know, the baby, I'd want a female. Maybe if my baby was like 6, 7, 8, getting into sports, a manny might be in my realm of possibilities. But I don't know, maybe I'm just biased and I would choose women.
Yeah. I don't know why it is, but I think it's something about women's intuition, that nurturing.
That maternal instinct.
The maternal instinct with female. Even if the nannies don't have children themselves, there's something in women
Yeah.
that just.
Well, and perfect example,
comforting.
like my sister Casey will never have kids, really kind of gets icked out by kids, but pets, dogs, cats, I mean, she's a veterinarian. There is a maternal instinct
Yes,
for that, so
no
she's
matter
got
what.
it in her. You know, like, it is there, so. And I'm not saying guys don't have that,
No,
but
no, and it's nothing against it, but there's just, and to each their own. Like, I prefer a male doctor.
yeah.
And if females.
prefer a female doctor, you know?
Exactly. I'm like, do.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
I can't remember if it was Mitchell or Jack of the Mannies that said it does stink that men have this like stigma that they
Yeah,
can't
it is
be
true.
a nanny. So they're trying to break that, which I'm like, okay, good for you. But yeah, and having worked for a, you know, wealthy family in LA for just a few short months as their nanny, I can tell you, I would not be cut out for that job. Them telling me what I can and can't do, how I can have my nails or can't have my nails, how I have to plate food. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's more than a nanny. That's like a personal chef.
It's also
House cleaning,
I
all
did
that.
like. I can't remember if it was Jack or Mitchell who said, "I will not be their butler. I am not their servant.
Yes.
I will demand some level of respect from the children because just because the children are rich and you're the nanny doesn't mean they boss you around.
Exactly.
You got to teach these kids how to treat people as humans.
Yes. But and then are you overstepping though? If those parents see you trying to reprimand
Sorry,
their kids.
I think it must come with age because those kids, like I think Jack is 22 and Mitchell's like 28.
Yeah.
It comes to the age, I ain't got time for that. I'll be like, see ya.
Yeah.
Ain't worth it for me.
Yeah. Being a nanny is a lot more difficult, especially for those
It's about raising
high-end clients.
It's about raising good human beings. Yes. Good people, not these rich elitist people who get whatever they want, whenever they want, all the time. Because you're raising brats.
Yeah. So, you guys, check it out, though, for real.
Yeah.
It's an intriguing show.
Oh, you know what? I really had a good segue to Matt Hefner. I was like, speaking of brats, Matt. We're not going to Matt yet.
We're not going to Matt yet. But say that.
Matt Hefner, I'm just kidding with you. I only kid with people I like. You know that. That's true.
Kid. All right, you guys, if you're out there on the dating apps, kudos to you.
I've never been on one ever in my life.
Because seriously, it seems like the wild, wild west out there. So if you're looking for love on the dating apps, you're going to want to look for readers. And this is coming from relationship experts, okay? These professionals say there's something undeniably attractive about someone who picks up a book and reads. People who enjoy reading show signs of curiosity, emotional intelligence, and empathy, which are obviously all good qualities and other benefits of a well-read person. Well, they're more likely to be open-minded and able to carry on in-depth conversations. So look for your readers. Make sure that's in your bio. I want a reader. I'm a reader looking for a reader.
I mentioned to Maddie this morning, you could put in your bio that you wear readers.
Yes, you wear readers to come off as such.
As such, you put in those glasses, you're like,
I am well read.
oh yes, that book. Yes, couldn't put it down.
I'm well read on TMZ, Page 6, New York Post, E-Online.
Yeah, I read social media every day.
There you go. I'm well read on Instagram.
Don't you just, I will say though, there was an episode of The Office, like, man, when it rains, just want to curl up with a good book. I'm like, no, I have never said that in my life. The rain makes me want potato soup and to curl up in bed with my dogs.
Oh, see, I want to
Not
pop
with
on
a
the
book.
TV with a blanket. I don't want a book. I want the TV.
I just want to curl up with a good book.
Yeah. Hey, different strokes for different folks.
I know. Nanny, mannies, I mean, it all comes
Nannies, mannies, being well read, not reading a book at all.
Yeah. I have, thank the Lord, never
going on the dating apps?
I don't.
Not going on the dating apps.
Never been on one.
Yeah.
Here's another interesting story, which I don't really understand. Some popular beaches in Italy are banning umbrellas. Well, how are you going to protect yourself from the sun?
Yeah.
And get too hot? Italians don't like the clutter. The famous Punta Molentis beach in Sardinia put the ban into effect this month. Now, of course, there are exceptions to the rule. People who are 65 and older can use them, and so can families with children ages 10 and under. This is so random.
Okay, what?
I know.
10 and under? What, are you going to card my kid?
Yep, you better get that ID ready.
Here's their passport.
The ban will run through October during the hot summer months. The idea is to keep the shores as pristine as possible. Umbrellas are not litter.
Yeah,
you can still keep the shores pristine. I don't understand this. Because it's good to be in the sun and you get cooled off, then you go into the shade for a little bit, then you go back in the sun.
Also, it seems like an easy money grab for people. Hey, you want to bring an umbrella? We're going to charge you $20.
Oh my gosh, I'll tell you this. I've been victim to that many times. I'm like, I need to pay for this chair. I need to pay for this umbrella. You know when you go to the beaches? Yeah.
I mean, it's an easy money grab. But also, 10 and under, everyone can get sunburn. Everyone can get skin cancer. Everyone can be affected by the sun. What's this limit? What is this 10 and under, 65 and older? Like, so.
Oh, Italy.
The rules, yeah. Also, here's the thing, and I guess I'll play devil's advocate with myself. If you're going to the beach, you got to expect to be out in the sun, and if you're not in that little window of 10 and under, 65 and older, well, so be it. You chose to go to the beach. You chose to be out in the sun. Sorry, you can't have an umbrella.
I don't like that train of thought because it's
I don't
called
either.
Freedom. It's called freedom.
Well, we're also over in Italy.
That's true. Do they have freedom over there? I've been there many times.
I think so, but maybe not as much as...
I will say, can I tell you something we did in Italy that I don't know if it was legal or not. So the cast and I stayed at this hotel close to Venice, and we would take the bus into where we were rehearsing. We never paid for the bus. We just got on.
Oh.
Is that wrong? I don't know. We got on. Nobody ever stopped us, so every day we just get on the bus and be like,
bring in the police. Policia.
I don't know. We thought, is this free transport? I don't know. We don't know.
I think if you played that, like, if you played dumb, hey, I didn't know.
We didn't pay for nothing.
Hey, I tried to get out of paying on my prepaid card in Melbourne. And then the cops came on, and I was like, I'm getting off
You're
to go.
getting off here.
I got to get off at this stop. Because if you don't have money on your card, you get fined.
You get fined?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, speaking of Manny's.
Matt
Hey! Just wait. Okay, can I ask you this, Matt Hefner?
Go ahead.